Hi everybody, this is Levi Sauerbrei, Nerd Butler on Twitter, and we are in the Nerd Cave today. I just wanted to do a quick overview today of something that has probably been in your inbox and been on the news that as Americans we don't know quite as much about, and that is GDPR, which is General Data Protection Rules. This is a new law in the European Union that went into effect today, and it covers a couple of different areas about user data and user privacy. So I'm looking off my cheat notes above us, but the biggest considerations are companies that handle personal data of any European Union citizen has to comply with new rules around how long that information is kept, reporting to people when the information or when the data has been breached or when they've lost some of it, the right to request that that information be removed from that company's systems, and they talk about custodianship of the data, but basically telling companies that are handling European Union citizens' data that they have to be more careful with that data and get rid of it at the request of the user. The penalties for this are either 20 million euros or up to 4% of your annual revenue, whichever is higher. So when we talk about companies like Facebook, Google, Amazon, even some of the smaller ones that are still international companies, this is an enormous amount of money, which means it's an enormous risk for companies that are handling data. The reason you have been seeing all the emails in your inbox that say, we've updated our privacy policy, you're getting newsletters from people that say, do you still want to hear from me, is that companies all over the world are concerned about what the result of GDPR will be for them, because nobody really understands how strictly it's going to be enforced yet. We're waiting to see what the fallout is, but the reason we as Americans are still getting a lot of these emails and are affected by this is the law is written such that if you are handling the data of any European citizen, so that means if someone, a citizen of France, visits the United States, uses data or uses the services of a company in the United States, enters their email address into Barnes & Noble store's system to get their receipts sent to them or something like that, because they're a European citizen, the GDPR laws apply to that company even though it is based in the United States. So that's why you're seeing all of these things. We're going to post this up on the blog at evemayer.com with a quick write-up of what it means and why it matters. This is actually an interesting step forward in bringing a lot more protection to consumers than we've had in the past around the use of our data. And honestly, a lot of it was spurred by the problems Facebook has been having with Cambridge Analytica and the problems other companies have been having with having data breaches that affect everyone that uses the internet. Europe has been the first group to jump forward and put in much stricter laws. It's not a perfect law, but it is a step forward. So keep an eye out for things in the news about GDPR. And if you have any questions, you can get in touch with myself on Twitter at NerdButler, or you can email me at levi@nerdbutler.com, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. Thanks. Have a good day.